name's Nelson. My age?
No. Yeah, if you don't want to say.
I'm 54 years old. I look young. No, I'm just kidding.
Então a gente tá indo, a gente vai.
Now we're gonna drive out. We're gonna go down whatever street we choose. We're gonna get out to Rock Road. We're gonna go across 254, the highway, the divided highway. Then we'll get on the highway and we'll drive back into Wichita and go downtown area some and work on some one-way streets.
A gente vai lá.
Are you?
A gente vai.
Okay.
No, because I'm just saying where we going, where we repeat. So
all right. Are you got your mirrors set? Your mirrors are good?
Yeah.
You got your pedals where you can reach them? You adjusted your seat right? Yeah. So you're good where you're at?
Yeah.
All right. We'll go straight out here for now because we're heading this direction. So check behind you before you pull in. Use your signals. Check your blind spot when we change a lane, and you're doing pretty good. So much better than the first time we went driving. So you've really practiced. So keep that up. Okay, we want to get out here. Yeah, go right. Oh, that's fine. I can't remember what road this is up here. Oh, yeah, go ahead and go right, please, when you can. Yeah. I'd wait on that one. Or you were going to wait, weren't you? Because he's in our lane, so now you can turn into the nearest correct lane, the right one there. There you go, good job. Let's take a right at the light, which is Seneca. So we'll turn right. At Seneca, yeah. Just be paying attention for, people's brake lights or stop lights or stop signs, just like you've been doing. Like we see them approaching that, but she was stopping, you saw her wheels slowing down. Looks like our right lane ends, so you want to get to the left lane when you can. Make a good lane change for me before the stoplight. So you needed to check your blind spot and slide over when you knew it was good. Now we got the green, so because you're sticking out a little, but now we can get in our lane. We weren't completely, just our back end of our car was sticking over the line a little bit. So that's what I mean when you approach signs like this and stuff. So obviously now you see how they're going. They've got this down to one side of the road. All the traffic's on one side. So someday they'll have all the work done and it'll be back to normal. So when you see things like this coming up, approach it maybe a little slower. Just a little, don't stop, but just be a little cautious. There you go. Now go ahead and change to the far right lane again.
Right?
Yeah. Keep going. You keep going and do it quickly. Gotta check your blind spot. You've got to. 100% of the time. Because you cannot see the blind spot if there's a car there. See where they're supposed to be because they put those little yellow markers every so often.
Yeah, but when somebody coming turn.
Yeah, well, the other cars and those little markers between the two, you know how to judge it. You know there should be a white line here, and yeah, but it's nice when they're there. situations like this, traffic and road conditions, which would be weather, and that's not a problem today. Even if the speed limit, says 40, well, if you can't drive 40 if there's that many cars in front of us, you can't. The speed is dictated by road conditions and weather and amount of traffic. So. Turn right here at 2nd Street. There you go. And then that's the lane for us. There you go. Now we'll stay straight up here for a little bit. There you go. That was a pretty good turn. See that guy? He turned into the wrong lane. He should have turned into the left lane. That one turned into the wrong lane. Let's get back to the left lane, please, because we're gonna. Good job. Don't run this red light. Good job. There you go. That was fine. Turn your light off, please. This is where we want to make our left turn. Yeah. We're on a one-way, so nobody's coming towards us. So your nearest correct lane. That's perfect. Good job. Bring your wheel. Way to let your wheels slide back. You've been practicing. Good job. That was a good angle. You did that turn right correctly. Let's get to the right lane when you can, if you can do it safely. Just because, there we go. We're going to go up here a little bit further, and we're going to make a right turn at, I'll tell you where. It's going to be 13th Street is where it's going to. We will, it's a few more blocks up the road here, but good job on the lane change and good job on the turn. Yeah, there you go. You saw that light. That's smooth. Yeah, it's a better stop too. Good job. Too close. Yeah. See, what did he do wrong? No signal light. That's right. He wasn't using his blinker. See how that can cause problems? Because when I said don't get too close, all of a sudden he was stopping to turn. He barely used his brake lights. And you might be the first driver we've ever gone through here with that made every light green. I don't know. This one right here is going to get us. Holy, look at that. It turned green. Oh. There you go. Oh, see, that's a good stop right there distance-wise. That's about perfect. Try to keep that about space-wise. You're spot on about right there because you easily want to see their back tires.
Yeah, I like it to give it the space.
Yeah. And if you were slightly closer, it wouldn't be horrible. Or if you were a little further, it wouldn't be horrible. But this, right about, kind of gauge that. Like this is too much space between him and him. And the one up there in front is too close to the Jeep. Exactly. You understand it. That's exactly right. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. Perfectly green arrow. Good job. Right there. Good. See, okay, you got that left turn angle down. You've done two good ones. Good job. Keep that up. And the more you drive, you can make those even a little not fast, but you can even go through there a little smoother and quicker the more you do it. But you've got them down. Excellent. Your angle was right. Right lane, the correct lane is what I meant. Here in a little bit, after a little bit here, we will then get back on and get a little more highway driving in today. Just a touch. We won't be on it that much. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. See, that car was wrong. She did not. If she checked her blind spot, she's an idiot. But now we just keep going. I tapped my brake there. I don't count that like against you because she just flew over there. I mean, you were probably were you?
She not give it. She will give it. She was already there.
Yeah, and she went across 2 lanes. Were you braking as yourself?
Yeah.
I did it quicker, but that you need to be aware of things like that. You gotta keep those eyes moving and see that stuff happening. She realized that was her turn, and instead of, I don't know, going around the block the other way,
she wanted to go first.
She just, and instead of going first and getting on it like a race car driver or something, which isn't correct either, but she just lollygagged right across and cut right in front of you. That's a wake-up call that makes you realize how quick things can happen. You want to pay attention, keep your eyes on the road, and be aware of the cars around you. Okay. You see what kind of a stop this is?
Stop.
But what kind? What's the little...
Complete stop.
Complete, yeah. Well, that's exactly right. But what's it say on the bottom underneath it? All way. Means 4-way stop. So it's whoever's there first gets to go first. So we're here first. We stop. The van stopped. Now it's our turn to go straight because you got to go in order. And if you both a 4-way, we've gone through them already. You did it just right. You understand them. Both people get there at the same time. The car on the right has the right of way. You just want to make sure that everybody is stopping and going correctly, because sometimes people will get impatient and run through them. And on the other side of that, when it's your turn to go, you want to go ahead and go so you're not holding up the other people. So understand what we're going to do. We're just going to cross it like crossing the street. But you cross one side of the highway, then you cross the other side of the highway. You got the middle you can stop in if you need to. There's a yield sign, so I'll talk you through as we get up there. You're doing pretty good staying centered in your lane. Sometimes you lean over a little bit left, but overall you're doing pretty good. We're going to come up to this highway. We're not going to turn right like they did. We're going to go straight. And this is where, like that car's in the middle right now, where she's turning, or that we can go over there to that middle and stop because we have a yield sign.
What is different?
This is the stop the divided highway. We can't go till it's safe to go. Now you see those cars are coming at us, and they're coming highway speed, so we gotta wait for them. We're gonna go to the middle, and we're gonna stop if we need to when it's safe, and it's still not safe. You see that truck?
After the white truck?
Yeah, I think you can probably go straight across after the white truck. And don't you think you can? But you gotta, yeah, now stop. It's the lane up there. We're gonna cross straight across. Stop. Now go straight when it's safe. You see it's safe? Now clear it. Press the gas. You clear the highway. That was pretty good. I thought you were rolling in front of that truck. You were just looking. Okay. I can't mess with a truck going 70 miles an hour. Okay, we're going to turn left into this housing addition. You'll see it right here. Be ready to slow down. It's right past these trees.
Okay, this
one. Just take a nice left into there. So, that's how you cross the divided highway. Oh, you saw that speed limit drop sign. Good job. I don't tell people about that one when I come here. I wait to see if they see it or not. And you did. That's what I wanted you to do, was see it. Now do me a favor. Go ahead and get to the left lane when you can, because we're going to have to exit left here in about a mile. Good job. Excellent. Blind spot check. That was really pretty smooth. Keep your speed up just like that. You'll smooth that out if you don't turn your whole upper body and shoulders. Just turn your head. Let your neck just turn your head. that's why you started to go, when you turned right, you went a little left, because you just use your head. It's a quick little peek. All right, makes sense. So, and everybody's got to learn to adjust to that, how they look in their vehicle where they're at, but where you'll know where your eyeballs go to see that, and it's easy to see the blind spot. It's there. Now we're on a one-way street. Did you see the one-way arrow telling us back there where we turn? You know, you gotta look for one-way arrows on streets and no left turns, or what, you know, the different signs giving you the information. Now do me a favor, get to the left lane. We're on a one-way street, so you see that's why you got to learn to look for one-way streets. Are you understanding what we're doing down here?
One-way streets.
You know, streets that you can only drive one direction on. We're turning left onto a one-way street. The traffic's got. Watch your nearest correct lane. Left lane, because it's a one-way street. Now go when it's safe. Oncoming traffic and no cars. It's the left lane because it's a one-way street. You get that now? That's why you have to look for those one-way streets. Now, go ahead and get back to the right lane when you can, please.
Com certeza a galera tá se perguntando quanto é que custa uma aula de direção nos Estados Unidos. Pronto. A aula teórica custa umas 5 a 6 horas, eu não lembro. É dividida em slides, em exercícios. E com o instrutor mais 6 horas, dividimos em 3 dias. O custo total da escola foi uns 300 contos. A carteira de motorista na DMV, que é o Detran daqui, custa 21 contos. Então eu não acho que foi muito caro, sabe? Se eu não tivesse ido na escola, teria pagado só 21. Mas eu precisei ir pra escola porque, sabe, né? Medo e tal. Então é isso, gente. Gente, eu consegui meu papel. A Crista veio comigo. A gente vai tirar o meu documento de direção. Esse é o papel que eles me deram. E Crista? E nós estamos indo lá tirar uma coisa. E tá fechado? Gente, a gente tá aqui a foto do meu coisa, né? Assim que vai ser a foto do meu coisa. Aí vai chegar por e-mail em casa, então eu tô super feliz. I'm so happy, Krista. I don't believe it takes so long.
Yeah, same.
Everything in time, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
same.
So, então essa vai chegar em casa. You know how many days is?
How many days?
For mail? Maybe 3 or 5.
It can take up to 2 weeks, I believe. Maybe 14 days.
É,
Sometimes
dias.
only a couple days.
É, alguns dias, não sei, né? Bora ver. Então essa é a foto. Então agora eu estou oficialmente oficial. Então é isso, gente. Mais um vídeo. A gente vai pra casa agora. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. E ficam felizes por mim, que eu tô muito feliz, tá? Quem não se inscreveu, se inscreve. Quem gostou, dá um like aí. Tchau.